HelloViewing.com. This is Orlando, and I am the CEO of this amazing company. I want to welcome everybody today to lesson 5 of 10, and I'm going to do a quick audio test. I want to welcome everybody today to audio test done, and sounds great. Today we are going to continue building on the platform that we have been working on throughout the last 4 days. This is lesson 5 of 10. We're 50% there, and it goes by quickly. The objective here is to help you understand a new language. Essentially, a lot of people want to learn programming or even how to build websites, and they want to learn how to do this in a matter of hours, and it doesn't work that way. You don't go and cram a lot of information and then expect for you to understand it all. So the way that we are doing this series is in incremental stages where we build upon previous knowledge and previous lessons and help everyone just touch a little bit about those points that we spoke about before. So today we are here and we are live as stated before, and we're going to continue to work with our students. We have 2 very faithful students. They have 9 minutes of class. They are up to date, and so if they finish the next 5 days, they will have the certification through viewing.com. I want to say hello to the guys. And Manuel, how are you?
Very good. Yourself?
Doing wonderful. How's Canada doing?
It's very good. It's getting a little less cold. We were having really long winter, but now it's getting better.
Well, we're happy to hear that. And Miss Christina, how are you doing today?
Doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and we are ready to get going on today's class. And so the first thing that I want you guys to do is give me a quick synopsis of the steps that I need to take today in getting started.
Okay. Well, we left the class, or what we learned yesterday is how to prepare a layout, and first obtaining a domain name through our register, and then opening a hosting account, and best doing it with viewing.com, and accessing the cPanel for the administering the interface, or using whatever other interface the hoster office offer if it is not viewing. Install WordPress, and then begin the design of your site. You can use a theme and add the functionality, and using plugins or other software that is available, and then publish, and then write your first pages and take a look at them.
Awesome.
That's what we do, and then we know that the WordPress can be used as an arcade, as a blog, as a content management system, as a gallery, as a portfolio, as a normal website, as a shopping store, as a video collection or music site, or a membership site also.
So, and that's exactly the main thing that I want everybody to understand and learn, is that it's a building process. And we have gone now 4 days, complete days, going over these steps. And it's very rewarding to hear Manuel, lay out some of the most, basic things that you would need to know in web hosting. The problem with most people is that they think, okay, I'm going to get hired by a web hosting company, so let me learn a bunch of terms. They learn terms that they never actually work or experience, and so that is a disaster going into an interview. Now, the other coin here is the other side of the coin here is that we're not just teaching terms, but we're going through the philosophy and the practicalities of why people would actually want to get support with this. For example, if somebody comes in and says, and actually, I'm going to let Christina tackle this one. You got a client that comes in, Christina, and the client says to you, hey, I am needing to install WordPress. If they came to you with that specific information, what is that signaling you, and how do you address it, and how do you go about it?
I figure that they don't really know too much on what they're doing, but they know what they want to see live, so maybe I should just aid them and show them how to make their idea come to life, I suppose.
Okay, and how do you do that though? Based on what we have learned this week, how do you help the customer the best way possible?
You teach them how to install WordPress.
Let me ask you a question. How long does it take you to actually learn how to install a website and build a website? If you were to teach somebody how to do that, how long would it take you to actually? How long would it take a person to actually learn to build a website?
100 hours or so.
So, are you going to teach them 100 hours worth of content, material, information?
No, no way.
Why not?
Because it didn't have to take them that long when they probably don't have that much time to spare on this kind of stuff. So I should make it easier for them so they can continue doing what they do.
How are you going to make it easy for them?
Pretty much just put what I've learned, take everything I've learned and just ask them questions what they'd like and try to help them achieve that as best as I can. Try to take some of the slack off of their shoulders.
How long are you going to spend with a customer teaching them?
Not 100 hours.
Okay. So, see, I'm not going to let you go on this one because we've been talking and we've been discussing this point in depth since we started this. The fact that you know how to do something doesn't mean that you're going to show people how to do it. Remember, it's not about what you can help somebody learn and in 2 or 3 minutes. It's becoming an expert, and for the customers to understand that you're an expert in that subject, that field, and how to effectively get them to trust you so you can actually give them and point them the right direction. If a customer comes to you, and this is what I was looking for, if a customer comes to you and they say, I'm installing WordPress for the first time, I am the owner of, I have a restaurant, I have an insurance agency, and I really would like to get a website built. Why would you go about trying to show them how to install WordPress? What they're really trying to accomplish is getting a website built. They don't care about WordPress. They just heard that WordPress is a tool that's utilized to build websites. So the point is, you don't necessarily go in the direction that they're going, because the direction that they're going is probably going to be very discouraging, because after trying to build their sites for 3 months and getting nothing accomplished, they're going to get so discouraged that they're going to probably just forget about the project for a year or 2 years. And so what you want to do is guide them in the right direction by pointing them to a solution that is more effective. What is that? Having their website built by a professional. Most web hosting companies that you're going to apply for a job at have a department that builds websites, on their end. And so what you want to offer at that point is a turnkey solution for the customer to utilize one of these services that your company that you're going to be applying for is going to offer, the client. So I just wanted you to understand that because you know something doesn't mean that you're going to spend an hour, 2 hours trying to teach somebody that. That is counterproductive and not effective for any web hosting company.
Absolutely.
All right. So And so that was the main point there. And I want to get back to what we were working on last time. So last time we were working on a few details. As you guys remember, we were working on the website Saved Love, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me go ahead and pull it up really quickly. And hopefully I still have it here somewhere. Otherwise,
Save the love.
Saved Love. All right. I don't see it, but no worries. It's easy to open up a new window. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. I'm hoping tremendously that it doesn't shut down on me. But
It's running.
what you guys are gonna do for me today. Next week, you guys are gonna get your hands dirty. By the way, I'm gonna give you guys tasks to build pages. So you gotta learn you gotta stay very focused and start taking notes and just get practicing because it's gonna help you when we start next week. All right, so let me share my screen with you guys, and I'm sharing the screen with our audience. And here we go. All right, so let's go to our browser and we're gonna put Saved Love. All right, now the good thing about this is that I'm already logged in because honestly I do not remember what the password was. Okay, so that's the good thing. Now, as you can see right now, see it here in the corner, how you have this this icon right here. This is for the mobile-friendly version of the site, and I'm gonna look for the desktop version. So I'm gonna expand it a little bit more. There we go.
It's called the hamburger button.
All right, so there you go.
The hamburger icon.
Give me a second here, and we should be good to go. All right, here we go. Can you guys see it good over there on your end?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and all right, so last time we did a few little things, primarily modify pages, add new pages, change the permalinks, and all of that. Now I want to delete this thing that says shortcuts. This is the next point. If somebody calls in and they say, hey, I got a page that I want to delete, the way that you would do it is you would jump into your dashboard. If you click on here, you'll see that this pulls up your dashboard. You can click here, or you can just click on the name, and it gives you the option and provides you the information for your dashboard. Now, you go to your pages, correct? And then in your pages, which option are we looking for?
Layouts?
Was it layouts?
Shortcut.
Okay.
Shortcuts, right?
Shortcuts, sorry.
All right. Do you see it anywhere?
No.
So what happened to shortcuts? Let me show you guys. See, I'll go all the way to the bottom, and you see this page 2. You click, you click on it, and it'll take you to the next page, and there it is, shortcuts.
Okay.
So to remove it, all you do is click trash. And now if we go to Saved Love, as you can see, shortcuts is gone. All right, this question is going to be for Christina. I want to change the word layouts to the word my love. How do I do that?
You have to go to your dashboard.
Okay.
5, 2, 3. find it on my notes. I don't remember.
Okay, so I go to, I'm looking for layouts. I go to pages, okay, and then click on layouts.
And then it says edit.
Click edit, and I want to change that to my love. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that I have to do?
Update?
Update.
Anything else that I have to do? The
Well, you need to change the permalink.
Okay. So we'll call this my dash love.
Okay.
What happens if I just did my space love?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's going to put all this and percent and everything because that is an scripting language, and the spaces are not or allowed, and then it fill out with other things, and that makes uneligible for when it is indexed.
That's way too much of description. Let's check to see what happens, okay? It adds it for you.
Oh my God.
Okay, now just click update. And there you go. My love. Massive love, Teddy love, baby love. And
The gallery.
let's go ahead and change gallery. Manuel, how do I change gallery to, we're going to put past love.
Path log. I'll go to the pages, and then find the gallery. It's in the flip, yeah. Edit, and then you name it. Past log, and edit the permalink. Okay, and it adds the dash, and then just update.
Okay. And now refresh and check this out.
It puts all the time. It put this in alphabetical order.
What about if somebody said, I don't want this in alphabetical order. I want to go ahead and have my love first, and then past love next, and then baby love next, and then Teddy love next, and then massive love last. How do you change that?
Go to pages,
Okay.
and then you select which one is first.
Okay. Which one? Okay. Which one did we say we wanted first? Baby love or
Baby love.
Did we
No.
say baby love or my love?
My love.
Okay. And now?
You click very fast, and then I don't know.
Okay. So let me show you, because this is, I haven't shown you this. Okay. So see the order here?
Okay.
See this order? Well, if you put a number here, leave that at 0, then that would be the first one. If they're all at 0, then it's going to happen like you were talking about, alphabetical order. So, but if you put a 0 here, and then on the next one you want is past love, then you go to past love. Now you can also search right here. It might be quicker. Just search, and then edit this, and then you can put this as 1, and then you do, which one is it, past love, then baby love, to 1, and then baby love, 2. You guys see the trend here? Let's say massive love, 3 and what else? What's left?
Milo.
I think that was first, right? Okay, so let's refresh, see how it looks. So contact should be 4.
Yeah.
We haven't done anything with contact, so we'll do 4 on this one.
Number 4.
Yep, number 4. All right, so now you have effectively given an order to the pages. That's a huge deal because somebody doesn't know that. If you're helping somebody in tech support and you don't, somebody comes in, hey, look, in most times, these are going to be things that are outside of the scope of support that you're doing for the customer. These are not necessarily practices that you would adhere to at a company because this is more of a design aspect. But how can you recommend designing something when you have no clue on how to design something? It's like saying, this is good for you, but I don't know how to do it, you know? So it's good to have some general knowledge so you can guide a person properly. So this right here gives you a little bit of an understanding because if a customer comes in and you show them really quickly, hey, I'm trying to change the layout on my page, you know, and you know, they see that you quickly are able to help them. And by doing that, you gain credibility with them because you're an expert now. You're not just a person taking a call. You're an expert. People like to listen to experts. Otherwise, you know, otherwise they feel that like, hey, if you can't even tell them how to resolve that problem and you're then trying to tell them that you have a better solution, wouldn't that kind of offset them, put them off? Say, well, you know, you didn't solve my problem, so I'm not gonna let you sell me anything. I'll give you an example, right? I call this company where I purchased a domain, and I called in and I asked them, hey, I cannot delete my name servers, you know. And here's the thing, I'm pretty versed on how to delete name servers. I'm pretty decent with it. And it would not allow me to delete the name servers. Their system would not. When I went into it, I, you know, checked on it and I I clicked delete. I did everything I needed to do. I even did some workarounds and, you know, even changed the IP address just to kind of see if something was pulling, and it just wouldn't let me. And when I told the agent about this, he had no clue on how to get into the dashboard in terms to help me get these name servers deleted from their system. In fact, ultimately they had to open a ticket to get one of their administrators to do it because it wasn't allowing it to happen. It was something on their end. So, and again, this is a company that I have used way, you know, for a long time. Almost 20 years I've been using this company, and after, you know, we're doing that, the guy goes, oh, looks like you have a domain name that is about to expire. Should get that renewed. You know, I didn't feel like I wanted to buy anything from that guy, not because, you know, I knew that that specific company, you know, every time I call in for an issue with a domain name, they try to sell me they try to get me to renew a domain name that's not, you know, it's not supposed to be renewed for 2 months, you know. So, you know, I didn't feel like I wanted to purchase anything, but I ended up renewing it anyways. But, you know, when you're an expert, if the guy would have been like, hey, let me take care of that real quick for you, you know, man, I would have been so, you know, happy to have bought 10 domain names from him. I'm just saying, when you are credible, people want to listen to you, and not only listen to you, but also take your advice. All right, so there's another little thing that I want to show you guys how to do today, and it's very unique. Most people don't know how to do that. What is the little image that goes on the top left corner of your browser tab? What is it called?
Icon.
It's called favicon.
Favicon.
Favicon. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make a favicon real quick. And the reason that I want to show you guys how to do this is because whenever you are trying to, when you're working with a customer, it's so important for you to pay attention to details. Even a small detail like a favicon could get you into a conversation that will lead into a potential to basically help them down the right path. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick the process of making a favicon. So we go to Google, put favicon, and I got one that I like. It's called favicon.cc. So you click on it. All right. Now, saved love. It sounds like some website that should have like some heart on it, right? So, so let's design really quickly something that will allow us to resemble the colors of love. So there you go. So you just fill it in. And the cool thing about it is, I don't know if you guys can see the top corner of my browser.
Oh yeah.
See that, how it's filled it in?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so now you see how it's gonna look before you actually publish it. And there you go. There you go. So right now, the only thing that I have is a square that is pink. What do you guys think about that favicon?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can envision a heart out of this. Oh, I messed up. I can go ahead and redo that color. Does that look like a heart?
Not yet. Getting there.
I only have one problem. I'm off on the. I got 3 here and I got 2 here, but those are just semantics. And all right, now we just fill in this. Now, does that look like a heart or something similar to a heart?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right, I think I need to fill it in just a little bit, right? Manuel is an industrial designer, so he's gonna be a critic, guys.
No, it's okay.
It's gonna be a critic. You miss a spot, right? You're gonna tell me that I miss a spot. There you go. It looks a little better, no?
It looks very good.
It looks great for something we did in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
All right, let's move forward. All right.
This is a heart.
There is the heart, okay? And so now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and save and download this. Now, I never click on, I don't fall for this. See this ad here? I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. You know, they do this for free and they want to, you know, make some money, but just go down here and click download favicon. Okay. And the extension for a favicon, there's different ways of saying this. I just say favicon. I don't care how it's said. I just like favicon. Is .ico. See the .ico on the bottom? That's the extension for it. Now we're gonna go into our theme. Now you can add this two ways. You can add it by uploading the ICO file into your home directory via cPanel. But today we're not gonna go into cPanel. Or some of the WordPress themes have a very cool feature that allow you to actually upload it here. See, it says favicon, upload, and downloads. There we go. And then save. And that's it. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's gonna show because of caching. I'll teach you guys about caching later on, but it's worth a shot. Saved, love. Let's see if, oh, it did.
It's already.
It's there. So now you have learned how to manipulate little items on the tab that you guys see on browsers. You put a favicon on there, you put save love, love is amazing, and you have created pages that are important. And you also created on the home page, you learn how to assign the home page. So you created that and so on. Now the next point is, I don't like these sidebars here. You see them?
Mm-hmm.
So what can we do to get rid of these sidebars?
Oh, so it's in the template, and then you need to edit the template.
Okay. All right. So if I want to get rid of these sidebars, what I'm gonna do, because maybe I don't like the feel of this whole thing, maybe I'll go ahead and get rid of them. But before I do that, I want to get rid of this background.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a couple ways of doing it. Typically, you can do it through customize. If you click customize, it will give you a browser that it will kind of put the page in front of you, and then it'll give you some options. And for example, in this case, body background. If I don't want a background, I can go ahead and put no background and then save and publish. I think that will do it. Let me check. Now you see?
Mm-hmm.
That is gone. Now,
But it put a color.
yes, but did you see how easy that was, guys?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. When you can fill in the voids of an expert when you're talking to the customer, you got to know how to navigate them, how to teach them, and how to properly get them to succeed with their website. Now we don't like that color. Let's change that. Let's put a nice background color. Let's make it pinkish. Okay. And there you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the customer calls you in and says, "Hey, my navigation bar doesn't look good, and my site is kicking, is booming, it looks great. I just need to make a quick modification on the navigation bar." I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is this overwhelming for you guys?
No, it's okay.
Okay. The beauty is that you guys have the video that you can go back. They're actually on our YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com, just put viewing in and you'll see the videos there. So the navigation bar is a little more involved, okay? By the way, if you wanted to upload a logo to here, you could do that too, but I won't do the logo today. But we'll go ahead and do the navigation bar, okay? Main menu link. Okay, let's start with that. Let's see a background color. Let's do this red. Now, tell me why these turn red.
Well, because obviously you change just the bottoms of the links, not the background of the full navigation bar.
All right, a link is a hypertext that allows you to go to another page, basically. Okay, so when I did this, I changed the background of anything on this navigation bar that had a link. If contact did not have a link to go to another page, it would not have changed. So that red is very atrocious. And we need a different color that that offsets with that pink. Manuel, you're an industrial designer. What color should that be?
White.
Okay, white. Let's do white.
No.
How does that look?
Horrible.
You can change the font color, can't you?
But you need to change the font also.
Okay. What color should we do the font? The font?
Pink.
Pink.
The same pink.
Okay. You said the same color pink or a different color pink or just pink?
More or less the same color. So combine.
How does that look?
Yeah.
It's because also you need to change when it is selected or active, because it doesn't change and it continue white.
Okay. So we got to change the active ones, right?
Yeah.
So we go to menu active. And let's change the menu active to a different color.
Okay.
Let's make it just a tad more purple. And then the actual color white. Better?
Yeah.
All right. So, but what about this right here? When I click on it, it offsets to white.
I need to change. It is the on mouse over or.
That's the mouse over. Okay. And so we changed the menu link, and we did the menu active, and then we
you need to change the menu link hover. Yeah. That's better.
now you see how you can control the whole experience by moving a little bit of some of the tools. All right, so now that you guys can see, there's a lot of tools here that will allow you the ability to make modifications to the menu and all of the different aspects of this site. Now we notice one thing, that our color here, the save love white, does not work.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of too turned off. Let's make it purple as well. So you go to site logo and tag and site logo, and here you just click on the color that you want, and it lets you, here it actually previews it for you. See, it's not previewing it for you because There you go.
Yeah, I can see it.
Let me fix it for the viewers. Okay, perfect. And all right, there we go. And all right, fix for the viewers as well. Okay, so now we can kind of see the different colors that look. This purple looks nice. So let's keep that purple. And let's also fix the tagline. The tagline is what's right underneath it. And so we can also choose a color for that tagline. There we go. Love is amazing. And no, there we go. I think that does it for that part. All right, there we go. We got a favicon. We have our name modify up here. We have the background to the color that we want. Made some changes to the navigation, the buttons, and we modified the actual page where the content is at. Now, remember I said that I didn't like this?
Yeah.
And that I wanted to modify that. All right, now let's try to modify it. So we go back to, we go away from this customize. Remember, to do that, all you have to do is click on the customize, and it will take you to that that toolbar where it's going to show you the changes that you're making. So now let's just go back to the dashboard, and at the dashboard we want to look for the page that is our home page. So we go to pages, and it's going to show you right to the right. It'll say home page in case you forget, or at least it'll say home or something like that. Let's see a front page, excuse me. Massive Love is our front page. So let's go ahead and edit this. And this is very specific to this builder. It has the options to show you your page layout. Here it has default. That means that anything that I set over here on the left hand side is going to be showing as default, but I'll show you that later. Right now I want to get rid of my let's say right now my sidebar is on the right hand side. If a customer calls in and they just want their their sidebar on the left hand side, depending on the theme, in this case all we have to do is click on that button, and then now you've seen it move to your left.
Okay.
I like it better on the left, to be honest with you.
I do too.
All right, and okay. So now that I like it a little better than before, but you see the space here?
Yeah.
It's a little bit too much space. So so what I'm gonna do is, in the sake of showing you guys a little more in depth on this specific design, I'm gonna get rid of the side by doing the following. Instead of making the left, I'm just gonna click no sidebar, and then we're gonna click update. And there you go. You now have a theme that you truly made yourself. But now that I look at it, I don't like it as much as I did before. I like those sidebars, but not the ones that were coming up, right? So why don't we add a couple sidebars ourselves?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and go back to the theme. And in this case, we're going to go to the builder. And this is going to have a couple things. And we're going to move this image, this specific field. Let's move it down one. And let's save. And let's click update. I'm going to show you what happens. What happened? Nothing, right?
No.
Exactly.
Not visible.
Okay. Now, I'm going to divide this into the specific layout that I want. I wanted a sidebar. So right here, I'm going to click on the icon that has the small sidebar to the left and then the bigger sidebar or bigger space to the right. And there we go. And I'm going to move this over here. Now I'm going to click save. And there we go. Nothing happened. Now, let me show you something. Let's go ahead and add a let's go ahead and add something here. Let's add an icon. We're gonna make it large, rounded, and let's see, let's choose the one icon that we want. I'll choose this one. And we're gonna save. Save. All right. What do you see here happening?
I don't see anything. Oh. Oh. It's an icon over there.
Okay. There's an icon there.
Yeah.
What about if I wanted to add another icon there? Just like, for example, if I wanted to make these links. See, right now, if I click on them, what happens?
Nothing, because it has not a link.
So what is a link, guys? Tell me again from our conversation earlier. What is a link?
It's a hyperlink that guides you or take you to a page
And we're all very familiar with this.
or to a markup.
Yeah, we're all very we use it every day, but I wanted to show you guys how to actually create one. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So we're going to link this little icon to viewin.com. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and go back to the icon. Click edit. And see right here where it says link. We're going to do https://www.viewin.com. Save. Save. And then update.
An update.
And then let's update this.
And click on it.
Let's click on it. Whoa!
Wow.
What is this?
Ooh.
Viewin.com.
The new look of
.com. We are viewin.com. All right. As far as teaching you guys something new, this is it for today. I do want you guys to share with me some of the things that you learned today and some of the things that you feel you feel that are helpful in addressing your your desire to be a successful agent for a web hosting company. So let's start with Christina. What did you learn today?
We learned how to create favicons
Okay.
and how to upload them. Also change our background
Okay.
and navigation bars and add or remove sidebars or move where they're located, either to the left or the right side.
Okay. Anything else?
To hyperlink the icons.
All right, Manuel, what did you learn today?
Well, how to edit a page into I continue forgetting the name, the WordPress. It has a lot of tools that they're based in a scripting, but they are simplified, like with a click of a button. Then you can change the pages to flow out your desire, because you can change the background, the size of the text, the color of the text, the size of the images, the links. You can change everything. The thing that you need to really is to be in depth of WordPress to see how each one of the tools works, and memorize that to become a real helper for the people, and to be a professional and someone that the people trust, like a professional.
I like the fact that you use the word trust. Why do you want the customer to trust you?
Well, if you are buying something, you really need to trust in the information that you obtain through a person. And if you feel that it is not competent, or is just not giving you the information that you want, or the product that you are expecting, you are not going to buy, or you are not going to like that people.
Exactly. And that's the point. And that's the point that we have to make, that if somebody is going to trust your word, it's because you're an expert. And if you're an expert, you're not going to guide somebody to do the wrong thing. You're going to show them the right path for the right reasons. Otherwise, there's no difference between you and somebody that's just trying to upsell you on a product. If you're going to suggest something to somebody, it's because you know that that's going to benefit them, and that's going to help them, and that's going to move their agenda forward. All right, well, thank you so much, guys, and thank you everyone who is joining us via this live series that we're doing. Lesson number 5 today. We will be back on Monday with lesson number 6 from Houston, Texas, and we're so proud of the work.
Do you have any homework for us?
Not until next week. Next week is when you guys will start doing your pages, and you're gonna get in depth with the actual process. So get ready. Monday you will have your second homework that will be laid out. You got the first one in the calendar, and Monday you will have the second homework.
I can. Sorry, but I cannot get into the calendar. Because the email that I have there is ms@msaid.ca, but then the system is asking me for a Gmail account. Then I am going to send you a Gmail in order for you to authorize me to get into the system to read the homework over there, because I haven't have access.
Okay, no problem. All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you guys so much for joining today, and we thank everybody else for being a part of today's class. We'll see you next week when we pick up from this point. Take care and thank you.